Students, we want to continue the next paragraph. He came to the school in a car, uh, as well as all this. He proved to be very good students too. Yes, who is that? You know, among the trio, the most important one here mentioned, not Swaminathan, not Rajan. Then who is that other one? You know that. What's his name? You want to know that? Yes. Alright, that Rajam was a fresh arrival in the first year. Yes, Rajam is the person here mentioned. Not Mani, not Swaminathan, here mentioned Rajam. Okay. He came to the school in a car as well as all this. He proved to be very good students too. Who is here? Rajam. There were vague rumors that he had come from English boys' school somewhere in Madras, that means in Chennai. He came from Chennai, a best English school, from best English school. That's why he can speak very good English. He spoke very good English, exactly like a European, which means that a few in the school could make out what he said. Many of his classmates could not trust themselves to speak to him. Yes, because of their fear about his English. They find the broken English being small. Okay, only Shankar, the genius of the class. There is also another student here among the trio. Not among the trio, he is separate here mentioned. Trio means here Raja, Mani, and Swaminathan. Okay, there are three friends. Okay, here mentioned. The newcomers in the school name is Rajam. Okay, he's a very best student. And another student in the school, he is considered to be genius in the school. His name is Shankar. Had the courage to face him. Only Shankar had to speak English to Rajam because Shankar is little bit better student in this school. Though his English sounded halting and weak before that of Rajam. Yes, of course, here says about the uh, quality of Rajam compared to Mani, compared to Swaminathan, compared to any other student in this school. Rajam came from very good background. Maybe he's very rich, and at the same time, he came from very good English from Chennai or Madras, and he spoke very good English. So that's why other students are very difficult to face him. While the genius, known as genius in the class, Shankar, sometimes came in front of and faced his English. That this paragraph says about. All right, the next paragraph. This Rajam was rival of Mani. Yes, Mani don't like Rajam, Rajam don't like Mani. In his manner to Mani, he assumed a certain nonchalance to which Mani was not accustomed. That means sometimes Mani's actions not liked by Rajam and Rajam action not liked by Mani. If Mani jabbed, Rajam jabbed. That means they have to use some kinds of what's that mischievous activities. That's jab. If Mani clotted, he clotted. If Mani is kicked, he also kicked. If Mani was overload the class, Rajam seems to be nothing less. That means what's Mani's wrong action, same action will give Rajam. That means they are tick for tack. That means they are ready to fight each other. Okay. And add to all this the fact that Rajam was a regular 70%, second only to Shankar. Now, Shankar is the highest person, highest mark scorer in the class, whereas Rajam got second. There was sure indication that Rajam was the new power in the class. Yes, definitely Rajam will soon come as a superpower in the class. Day by day, Mani looked in. It was becoming increasingly clear that a new menace had appeared in his life. That means he is want to start some kinds of revenge in his mind. Whose mind? Mani mind. Against who? Against Rajam. Now, Mani became enemy of Rajam, right? Okay, so the situation is going on. Okay, the next paragraph. Okay, who is the trio here? Rajam, Mani, and Swaminathan. Okay, another student here mentioned what's his name? Shankar. How was Shankar? Shankar is the very best student in the class. But who is now getting rivalry or enmity? Rajam and Mani. So Rajam and Mani now became enemy, and Mani has had some different types of mind is originated, that is want to revenge against Rajam. All this lay behind his decision on the river step to bundle up Rajam and throw him into a river. Yes, okay. That's Mani want to bundle Rajam and put into the river deep. Swaminathan expressed a slight fear. You forget that his father is a police superintendent. Rajam's father is a police superintendent. Then how will you do these kinds of activity? Impossible, said by Swaminathan to Mani. Okay. Mani remained silent for a while and said, what do I care? Some night I am going to crack his shoulders with my clubs. Yes, I don't care whether his father is police superintendent or IG or a SAI or any other police officer. I don't care. I will definitely burst his shoulder. I mean, I will definitely fight against him and defeat. It is a conversation between Swaminathan and Mani. Because Swaminathan know that Mani became now show the revenge against Rajam. Bundle him and to put into the deep river. That is his revenge. And moreover, at that time Swaminathan remained him. His father is a police superintendent. How will you do that? That time Mani said, I don't care. I will definitely destroy his shoulders and put him down. So that is the things going on. All this day behind his decision on the rivers. Okay, I already said it. If I were you, I would keep out of the way of policemen. They are harmful lot, said Swaminathan. If I am in place of you, I never do like this because I am afraid of this police and its activity. If you were me, but thank God I am not you, a milk-toothed coward like you. That means now Mani mocking Swaminathan. What is that? You are a milk-toothed coward. Coward means what is that? Pedi tondan. Okay, pedi coward like you. So Swaminathan bit his lips and sighed. Sighed means Nishasika, Ashwasika. Alright, so situation going on. Here so far the conversation between Swaminathan and Mani. What is the Mani intention? Mani intention was, or Mani intention is, what is that? Do revenge against Rajam. So at that time, Swaminathan said that it is very dangerous because Rajam's father is a police superintendent. At that time, Mani said that I don't care, I defeat his shoulder, I destroy his shoulder and defeat him. At that time, Swaminathan said it, what is it? If I am in your place, I never do like this because I am afraid of police. But Mani said that you are a coward, you are a tooth, what is that? White tooth, here is mentioned the word is that. I am milk-toothed coward. Coward, I already said it. Okay, what is the meaning of coward? You must know that. Okay. Okay, that's the things have here. Then next we want to know that they are still sitting in the riverside, who Swaminathan and Mani. They discussed about how to revenge against Rajam. Okay, and that remind me, said the other, you are in need to little warning. I find you hanging about that Rajam is a bit too much. Well, have a care for your limbs. That is all I can say. At that time, Swaminathan said that, okay, anyway, you should care. You should care your limbs. I mean, like, they may be, he also very good fighter. Maybe he destroy you. So you must be care about Rajam and his father. Swaminathan broke into loud protestation. Did Mani think that Swaminathan could respect anyone but him, Mani, the dear old friend, and Gade? But anyway, Swaminathan gets some kinds of frustration, the words as a coward given by Mani. But Swaminathan not satisfied, even though he is not satisfied, but he is compromised with his friend because he is a very good friend, older friend. That's why he is make relief with him. What made him think so? As far as Swaminathan could remember, he had never been within 3 yards of Rajam. Oh, how he hated him. Now the enmity between Rajam and Mani is too big, it became very big one, very big serious situation. Okay. That Willie upstart, when had Mani seen him with Rajam. How this became enmity? Swaminathan thought. How it create the Rajam and Mani became enemy? How? What happened to them? Oh yes, it must have been during the drawing period on Monday. Oh, that is in the classroom. They start fight during the period of drawing. That is in the Monday. They will start enmity. If it was Rajam who had come and talked to him, in spite of the scald face that Swaminathan had turned to him. Okay, the devil had wanted to pencil sharpener, which he did not get, as he was promptly directed to go to the shop and buy if you needed it is so urgently. Oh, there was no comparison between Rajam and Mani. There is a comparison. There is a clash comes out during the drawing period because someone is needed to this sharpener. At that time, Rajam said that I don't have. You must go and buy from the store or a shop. That is a turning point of the enmity. Inside the class, they start the enmity, especially during the drawing period, Monday. Okay, connected to sharpener. Okay. This pleased Mani greatly. For the first time that every evening he laughed and laughed heartily too. He shook Swaminathan and gave such affectionate twist to his ear that Swaminathan gave a long haul and then suddenly asked, "Did you bring the things that I wanted?" "Oh, Mani, I beg 100 pardons to you. My mother was all time in the kitchen. I could get it." That means they have to talk about pickles. Pickle, Yes, everyone like pickle very much, is it? Do you? Do you like pickle? Yes. Yes, Swaminathan and Mani talk about pickle now because they are thick friends. At that time, Swaminathan said that I didn't bring pickle today because my mother is working in the kitchen very busy. That's why I couldn't get. It means here pickle. Okay. You are a nasty little coward. Again, Mani insulted Swaminathan by friendly. Coward, again called coward. This river bank and fine evening, how splendid it would have been. They talk about the river and its atmosphere in that particular town. Okay. Now, Swaminathan was to act as a cord of communication between Rajam and Mani. Now, Swaminathan is now friend of Rajam and at the same time Mani. So, he worked as a coordinator. Coordinator means middleman. They were sitting in this last bench with their back against the yellow wall. Swaminathan sat between Rajam and Mani. Oh my God. They're sitting. Who's sitting? Swaminathan sit in between Rajam and Mani. Middle, Swaminathan. Left or right, Rajam or Mani. Okay. Their books were before then on the desk, but their minds were busy. Yes. They has explained about the sitting arrangements in the class now. Mani wrote a piece of paper. Are you a man? Just Mani wrote, take a paper and wrote there. What is he wrote? Mani, are you a man? Question mark. And gave to Swaminathan. And Swaminathan gave to, who pushed it across to Rajam. Maybe Rajam became very angry. Putting on his offensive look as possible, Rajam read it, crumbled it. Crumbled means destroy it, chirtuga, and throw it away. It means here that paper. I mean written paper. What is written? Are you man? Who written? Mani. Who gave this to who? He gave to Swaminathan and Swaminathan gave to Rajam. What is Rajam's reaction? Rajam very angry and he scrambled the paper. It means here paper. At which Mani wrote another note repeating the question with an offensive addition, and Rajam returned the same amount of offense with his reply. That means Rajam also returned some other things to Mani, and Mani also became very angry. So that's the enmity comes very near and near. So this has happened in the classroom. Okay, between the rivalry increase, between the angriness increase between Rajam and Mani. The middleman is now Swaminathan. Further progress was stopped. Swaminathan, stand up, said the teacher. So it is happened during the time of class. The teacher is handling class. At that time, this boy is doing such kinds of activities. So it is listened by the teacher, and his teacher became very angry and said that, Swaminathan, stand up, said the teacher. Swaminathan stood up faithfully. What is Lisbon famous for? And asked question. Maybe the social studies period. In the social studies period, the country name Lisbon. That's a Lisbon means a country. That means capital of Portugal. Portugal capital is Lisbon. You know Cristiano Ronaldo? You know Real Madrid? Yes. That country capital, Portugal capital is Lisbon. Okay. Okay, here, social teacher asks the question to Swaminathan. What's the question? What is Lisbon famous for? Asked the teacher. Swaminathan hesitated and ventured. Now Swaminathan couldn't answer properly. He tried for answering. For being a capital of Spain. He said that it's the capital of Spain. Capital of Spain, what is? Capital of Spain is Madrid. Wrong answer, is it? The teacher bit his mustache and fired a second question. That first question answer is wrong. So, mustache means tadi machine, mustache. Okay. What do you know about the Indian climate? Second question. What is the second question? What do you know about Indian climate? First question. What is Lisbon famous for? At that time, Swaminathan, very difficult to answer, and he answered Spain, but it is wrong answer. Actually, Lisbon is famous for Portugal. It's capital of Portugal. And the second question, that is not satisfied by the teacher. That's why the teacher again asked a question. That is the second question. What is that? What do you know about Indian climate? It is hot. Then Swaminathan answering, it is hot in summer and cold in winter. What answer is that? Stand up on the bench. That teacher became very angry because his second answer is not in good. So teacher give punishment. Try to give the punishment. Now giving punishment. What is that? Stand up on the bench. Oh my God. Roared the teacher. Roared means teacher angry. That sound became very angry way. Just like a lion, roared. And Swaminathan stood up without protest. Okay, the poor Swaminathan, without any hesitation, without any laziness, he jumped and stand on the bench. He was glad that he was given in supposedly dragging punishment instead of cane. That means he is now relief. What instead of cane, it is stand only on the bench. It's a good. If you have to beat with the cane means chural vadi. It became very harm to me, very pain to me. So that's why Swaminathan became now happy with this punishment. All right. So this class is going on. Teacher caught the Swaminathan and teacher asked the two questions. First question is not answering Swaminathan properly, and teacher became very angry and asked second question, and second question is also not good. So teacher gave punishment to Swaminathan. What was the punishment? Stand up on the bench. Swaminathan is very happily, satisfiedly accept the punishment. Why? Because Swaminathan didn't get a beat from cane. So he is satisfied. and he is now on the bench, stand on the bench. Okay, next paragraph. We want to go the next paragraph. See the picture. See the picture. Swaminathan standing there. This is an old time school. See the students are. One student is looking back. Teacher is now handling. Most of the students are wear cap. See the different types of caps. Old school, old time story. This one. Okay. So let's continue our paragraph. Now in the classroom, the teacher resumed his lesson. Resuming, continuing his lesson. Africa, many history teacher, maybe social studies now going on. Africa was a land of forest. Nile is the most important river there. Nile is the name of a river. But Swaminathan paid no attention to the rest of the lesson. Swaminathan now on the bench. He is not interested in the class now. Teacher is explaining about the Africa forest and at the same time Nile and the river. His mind began to wander. His mind means here Swaminathan mind began to wandering, thinking some other things, not listening the class. Standing on the bench, he stood well over the whole class. Full time he stand on the bench. He could see so many heads. He is listening now the students' heads. Okay, head means yeah. They were standing on the bench. He stood well over the whole class. He could see so many heads. He means here Swaminathan. And he classified according to the caps. Most of the students are wearing caps. See that? Cap, yes. And he classified according to the caps. There is a red caps is the 25 Gandhi cap is the 10 fur. Fur means പരുത്തി തുണി കൊണ്ടുണ്ടാക്കിയ fur caps and so on. കമ്പിളി തുണി, that is fur, okay? പരുത്തി, like that. പരുത്തി cotton. Exactly fur means here കമ്പിളി തുണി കൊണ്ടുണ്ടാക്കിയ cap. So many different caps are here in the classroom. He never listened the class now. Teacher handling the class continuing, but he is now on the bench, stand on the bench. He is thinking differently. His thoughts here and there. His wandering means that he is thinking differently. He thought about the classroom, think about the students and the different colored cap and different type of cap he is thinking now. So now the classroom is the situation. Still our story is inside the classroom. Now Swaminathan punished by the teacher because he didn't give proper answer in the class. So now he is punished. Okay, next paragraph. Well, when the work for the day was over, Swaminathan, Mani and Rajam adjourned to a scheduled spot, say that what was in their minds. So that period is over. After in the school they have to taking rest now. Swaminathan stood between them and acted as a medium of communication. Who is the mediator? Who is the medium of communication? Swaminathan act as a middleman in between Rajam and Mani. So this is we can call as the title of our chapter trio. Trio means three, right? Who is the three here? Rajam, Swaminathan, Mani. Okay. They are boys, is it? They are studying in school, right? Fine. Okay, they were so much close to that they could have heard each other if they had spoken in whispers. But it was matter in form between enemies communicate through a medium. That's why they are ready to fight. They are standing near by near. So Swaminathan in the middle. Anytime the fight will happen. Okay. So that's the situation. Whispers means here sounds, slow sounds. But it was a matter of from between enemies to communicate through a medium. Mani faced Swaminathan steadily and asked, "Are you a man?" The same question is written in the paper. Then this problem starts. Again Mani said it, "Are you a man?" Looking to Swaminathan, don't look in the Rajam. Exactly he asking the question to Rajam, but he is looking Swaminathan and say that, what is that? Are you a man? Swaminathan turned to Rajam and repeated. That means Swaminathan know that this question is not for me. This is question for Rajam. Are you a man? Rajam. That means he is a middleman. He also said to Swaminathan, Rajam that, are you a man? Because he is work as a middleman. Rajam fired up and shouted, "Which dog doubts it?" Yes, very good answer given by Rajam. Which dog wants to know that I am a man or not? That means he used the word dog to money. Okay. Then Swaminathan turned to Mani and said furiously, "Which dirty dog doubts it?" Then Mani also same reply gives it. "Have the courage to prove that you are a man," asked Mani. Then Mani is challenging to Rajam. You can prove you are a man. You have a courage. Courage means dhairyam, okay? Have you the courage to prove that you are a man? Asked Mani. Courage means, you know that, yes, brave. Swaminathan turned to Rajam and repeated it. Now Swaminathan acted as a middleman. What Rajam said that he repeated to Mani. What Mani said that he repeated to Rajam. So his work as a middleman. Okay. Swaminathan turned to Rajam and replied it. How? How? Repeated Swaminathan to Mani. Meet me the river near Nalapa's grove tomorrow evening. So the fighting place decided. Where is that? Riverside. That means near Nalapa's grove. Mango grove is that mentioned. Nalapa's garden. That means grove. Tomorrow evening is a fight. You should come. Near Nalapa grove, Swaminathan was pleased to echo. So he is middleman. He said to Rajam also. What for? Asked Rajam. To see if you can break my head. That means to fight. In order to fight, Mani challenged Rajam. We should come riverside, Nalapa's grove in the evening tomorrow. There will be a fight between you and me. I will break your head. Oh, to peace, said Rajam. Rajam became very easy. He never concerned about the challenge of, he never mind about Mani and his words. Now Swaminathan's service was dispensed with. They gave him time to repeat the words. Rajam shouted on in a ear and Mani in the other. So the situation now is going on here. Swaminathan acted as a mediator. Now the situation is very severe. Now see that one. So that's the situation. So that means they are ready to fight. Who want to fight? Mani and Rajam. What is the question? Are you a man? From there they start from say the class during the drawing time, Monday, and it will increase their fury, angry, and now they decided to fight. They are fixed a place. Mani fixed a place. What is the word is that? Riverside. That means near to Nalapa grouse. That's tomorrow evening. So definitely there will be a fight between Mani and Rajam. That is everybody believed. That means now Swaminathan is a mediator. He is converted these words to Mani and Rajam. That is what Mani said that it is converted to Rajam, and what Rajam said that is converted to Mani. That's the duty of Swaminathan. We can say that medium of communicator or middleman. So they decided to fight, and we would like to see what happened to this fight. I think it will be taken to next class. Up to that, you should have to read very brilliantly, very definitely you should have to read. Very interesting stories so far our writer has contributed to us. Trio means three friends. I told here three friends are Rajam, Swaminathan and Mani. Who is the enmity between this? Rajam and Mani became enemies. They are ready to fight and the next day. So Swaminathan is considered to be as a middleman or mediator, and he tried to compromise, but it is not fulfilled. But next we want to know whether the fight will occur or not. What is your decision? Is there fight will occur? Is it okay? If you fight will occur, what happened? Who will win the game? Who will win the fight? Can you say? Let's see these questions answers we can get next classes. So far we are completing this chapter from this paragraph. Next paragraph we will take into other class. Okay, so here see the picture. Punishment, classroom fight, outside quarrel, and the difference between Rajam into other compared to Rajam to other class students, and a new student's name is here mentioned. That Shankar is also a nurse. So all the things you should have to know, that you should have to read it very carefully, then only we can understand this story perfectly. So I think we will see you soon. Thank you very much. Take care.